I understand that you are launching a new product today.
Yes.
Tell me a
Want to see
little bit
preview?
about it.
All right, so it's called Automat, and as it says, it will mattify the skin as a base or as a touch-up. And I'm not a fan of powder personally. As a pro makeup artist, I find the powder adds texture. It makes the skin look a bit more, fine-lined. And if you do a close-up, you might see a little more peach fuzz. It's not HD basically. So, and especially if you do also men's grooming for men, powder is a bit of a buzz killer. So if you do Automat, it's actually seamless. There it is. And it's just sort of like, it feels creamy, but when you put it on the skin, you're not left with any residue, and it's not balling or peeling when you're putting makeup on top. You can wear this on its own, and it takes away the texture and it mattifies at the same time without the drying out effect. So you can use your fingers, you can use the sponge that it comes with. If you're applying this over makeup, make sure that you sort of press and roll so you're not taking away the makeup. And if you do this over skincare, then just do your hydration, and then you finish with the mattifier, the Automat on top, and then you can have a smooth texture. And actually, it's good for the skin. It's actually smoothing, and it's there's vitamin C, there's vitamin E, so it's a great antioxidant, and it's also it protects collagen production. So it's a nice overall, product for every day. So men and women can use that, and you can also use a flat brush if you want to apply this onto the skin. You just go like this, and then just sort of press it on the skin. So amenable to any techniques that you prefer.
Now, what was the thought process behind it? I mean, what problem did you see out there in the market today that you said, I need to do my own product that addresses these needs?
Well, I wanted to create Veil because I thought that makeup in general had textures that were way too heavy in general. I find that women were not necessarily demanding enough for the right textures, and I had lived in Asia for about 5 years, and I've worked in Asia 15 years in my life, and I love the Japanese sensibility of skincare and all of the refinement of the textures. And I thought, okay, well, that refinement, I'll bring it into my makeup, so that's why I have the makeup and the skincare at the same time. And the Japanese savoir-faire in terms of texture, and that's a Veil.
Now, I mean, who you marketing to? Is this more of a consumer brand for the professional, like photo shoots, or it works for both?
Yeah, it absolutely works for both. Originally, I thought that my brand was going to be more consumer-centric, but it turned out that my sensibilities, being a pro, have really clicked with all the pro communities. So that's why today we are at a show like the Makeup Show, where we can demonstrate the product, and the pros are the ones that are working with the magazines, that are doing the photo shoots, that are working on television, that are working in the HD world, the 4K and the 2K, and they understand what I'm trying to do because they see it in the branding, a Veil. They get it right away. Consumer does not always understand the link between the two, so that's why the pros immediately grabbed, and that's given us the push into the consumer world. And now the consumers are, of course, online, huge following. Everybody shops online now, so you can find us at veilcosmetics.com.
Now, I mean, I was looking through your website. Your products are water-based.
Yes.
Why is that important for the consumer?
Very good question. Water-based because it's very conducive to spreading skincare benefits into the skin. If you have silicone base, it's going to stay on the surface and it's not going to penetrate, almost like a plastic film. Oil base, it's not for all skin types. So I wanted water-based because it's good for all skin types.
Now, for people looking to buy it, are you strictly online, or are you planning to get into the stores, the department stores, drug stores, where we're going to be able to find it?
So primarily at veilcosmetics.com, but we have over 50 retail partners out there where you can find the entire line, whether it's professionally based or it's more spa based. It could be a laser, skin laser spa, or it's a retail store. So we're everywhere, but still very boutique-y. We don't have a big chain behind Veil. It's all, word of mouth and growing every day.
Great. Thank you.